Welcome to Bertoir, the capital of the region of the rising sun, the East, with over 109,200 kilometers square of space, the East being the largest region in the nation. Accelerating the infrastructural and socio-economic development processes in all parts of Cameroon was and will continue to be a major concern for the head of state. It is against this backdrop that President Paul Biya is working hand in glove with government actors to execute the country's development policies, accomplished via several regional projects and programs like the C2D Regional Capital Project and the Inclusive and Resilient Cities Development Project, PDVIR. In line with these development reforms, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and its partners have been carrying out great transformations in across the national territory. Moving from Bertoir to Baturi in the East region, and other parts of the region, for example, it is evident that the head of state's socio-economic and infrastructural development visions are being implemented in the field. The government's actions are at the heart of the town's restructuring and metamorphosis. There is great improvement unlike what existed in the past. 41 years down the lane, under the New Deal government, plans have moved to action. The deeds are palpable. Piloted and implemented by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and its partners, Bertoir has benefited from the outcome of the 2006 partnership contract between Cameroon and the French Agency for Depth in Poverty Reduction, dubbed C2D. Through the C2D Regional Capital Project, Bertoir benefited from an investment worth 24 billion francs CFA for the modernization of the region. The town has witnessed the construction of new roads and the rehabilitation of worn-out stretches of road and secondary roads using the new roller compacted concrete technology, the BCR. This new BCR technology is cheaper, lasts 20 to 30 years, and eases the process of maintenance by councils in case of damage. An 18-kilometer stretch of road has been constructed using BCR technology, as it is the case with the stretch connecting the regional hospital center to the Mono Bridge.
Because of the President of the Republic, Bertoir is becoming a modern town. We have benefited many projects of C2D and others. This has permitted the rehabilitation of urban roads, the construction of parks, and the electrification of all the town. Also, the construction of many markets and stores. There is also a reference hostel in the town and university of the Bertoir. All these thanks to the initiative and goodwill of the head of state, His Excellency Paul Biya.
According to the population of Bertoir, the construction of these roads has favored the growth of commercial activities, facilitated urban transportation, and increased security thanks to the new solar panel street light system.
Since the solar panel is there and the new street is easier for us, I used to walk here up to 10 p.m. because if I'm able to walk to that hour, it's because we have this new street and the solar panel. We are very, very grateful, first of all, for the street because it's a gift for us. We usually say that where the street is passing, the development increase. So we are very happy, and then the new street, bring us more customers and give us easily way to go and come in and go out. Is easier for us. So we are very thankful and grateful for this new street.
The Njandombe Bridge, which was formerly a narrow and difficult access path route, has been transformed into a larger road stretch with well-built drainage.
Parce que vous verrez que ce pont a résolu beaucoup de problèmes.
You will see that this bridge has resolved many problems, not only as it connected to populated quarters of our towns, the Njandombe neighborhood, a populated quarter to the Monu neighborhood, to the central market, is found in Monu, so this bridge links the population of Njandombe to those of Monu to access easily to the Bertois central market. Before, we used to cross this bridge on a very narrow path made of wood. We line up to cross it was insecure zone that was very much avoided. It was simply a bush. Today, it is a total transformation.
The population of Bertois has also benefited from the construction of 100 low-cost houses within the framework of the 3-year emergency plan to accelerate economic growth, dubbed PLANUT, a project realized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. It is an important infrastructural input that will contribute to improving the living standards and the quality of housing for the less privileged citizens. From the 3 parks built within the framework of the C2D Regional Capital Project, the construction of the Sembe Leko Park, which is the fanciest and bearing the name of the former mayor of Bertois between 1967 and 1993, is estimated at a cost of 1.23 billion francs CFA. Families are elated as they no longer need to move over to other towns for leisure.
As a citizen of Bertois, we are very pleased with this work that the head of state, His Excellency Paul Biya, through the C2D project, made available a project like this that is sponsored by the C2D, French agency for debt cancellation. I've been in Bertois for the past 20 years, but there was no center, recreational center. But at the moment, with this beautiful recreational center park, I come here with my family and friends to enjoy the Saturday and weekends. And the price is affordable, 100 francs, and you can eat and you can look around the flowers and take a new air during the weekends. I don't need again to go to Douala or Yaoundé to relax. Here everything is comfortable, and we have food, we have football, we have things like volleyball and basketball for those who want to make sports during the weekend and during the days.
The business, health, and educational sectors, which are key assets for socio-economic transformation in the East region, have not been left out. This is the Bertois Commercial Center that replaced the former Ministère du Soya. The newly built market has over 70 stores, shelves for the fruit market, shelves for grilled meat and chicken, and public toilets, all of which are estimated to be worth more than 650 million francs CFA. The population is grateful for the changes that have come with the new market. It has really helped us. In the past, this place was very muddy. Thanks to the President of the Republic, we sit in a good place, free from rain. Everybody is comfortable with his or her shelf. I'm happy because we have many customers. Unlike before, those who didn't want to enter the market because of mud now enter the market to buy. Right now, everything falls into place. Everyone is just fine. Moreover, when the former Nkolbeacon market went up in flames in 2012, the President of the Republic offered the population a new and modern Nkolbeacon market with over 500 stores and shelves for businesses extending across 3.5 hectares of land. The market was reconstructed by military engineers in 2017 after the incidents. The head of state has equally offered a brand new regional hospital center worth 11 billion francs CFA on a 5-hectare site to ensure that the population can benefit from adequate healthcare services with the most sophisticated medical equipment. On the 4th of October 2020, Bertoir celebrated the creation of its very first university, established via presidential decree on the 5th of January 2022, partitioned into 4 distinct faculties and 4 major professional training schools spread across the region. In 1982, the East region had a single secondary school, unlike today, where figures have considerably increased. On the 13th of October 2023, students from the bilingual secondary school of Abongbang committed themselves to a voluntary exercise for the rehabilitation of the Higher Institute of Tourism and Urbanization Sciences, ASUT, which will host the first wave of 260 students for the 2023-2024 academic year. The school is expected to host over 2,000 students in years to come. The schooling and success rates in the East region have considerably improved within the last few years. Rehabilitation works equally consisted of the retrocession of 3 buildings of the Abongbang Bilingual Secondary School to the ASUT Higher Institute. The young students are happy with this presidential gift that has provided well-equipped classrooms and a 500-seat capacity amphitheater. They would no longer need to relocate to other towns for studies, thanks to the diversified training schools built in their hometown.
I came here because I wanted to be an architect, and I said thank you for the university because the president gave us a university. It's not given to any town, and I say him thank you, thank you.
We are very happy for the giving of the President of the Republic. So the school was our school, but we decided to divide it to give one part to the university and one part for us. So we are very happy for the university. And now we wanted to do, if you were supposed to travel to go in Yaoundé or Ngaoundé or elsewhere, we will be here and study here.
The battery of yesterday is no longer the battery of today. The formerly inaccessible and remote town has metamorphosed into an admirable modern city. The urban transformation is explosive and commendable. The population of Battery has greatly benefited from the Pedeville C2D and the BCR Technology Road projects.
In the past, it was very difficult to leave Baturi to Bertoir or leave Bertoir to Baturi. That road is about 90 kilometers, but we used to spend sometimes more than 10 hours leaving one point to another. But today is just a question of minutes. Question of minutes, 45, 1 hour, we are already in Baturi. In the town also, we've benefited from another section of road from the Ministry of Housing and World Bank through what we call in French Programme de Développement des Villes Intégrées et Résilientes. So with that, we see now how everything is moving. We must be with the head of state. The head of state has promised, he has realized. So today, we have seen ourselves. It's not a dream, it's not a kind of utopia. It's a reality. So people have seen, they dreamed about it, and today they are seeing it, so that we have to do everything to be behind the head of state.
With all of these transformations, the elite and population of the East can only say thank you to President Paul Biya for reboosting the image of the region of the rising sun. The sun, indeed, has risen from the disgrace of underdevelopment to the grace of development.